I saw on the Taiwanese YouTube that just kung fu this off. Holy crap, it works!
In the States, we typically... Hi, I'm Xiaofei. I've decided to make a video about something I'm good at, which is eating.
Heck yeah, you're good at it.
Today, we're going to be talking about fruit, which is a healthy alternative to fried food.
I'm sure we can fry some of this stuff. Beautiful technique, Matty. Alright everybody, we are live. Alright everybody, so I was inspired by Jonas. Cut. How are we starting this? You already started it. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Xiaofei, I'm an explorer and map maker in Taiwan, but today I'll be cutting fruit with my family. This is my brother Jonathan who came from the US, and this is my cousin Naki who came all the way from Israel. Now let's do this. So first, what here don't you recognize?
I've never seen this fruit. Kind of looks like a lychee. But it's not a lychee.
I noticed there's some missing. Well, you guys couldn't wait till we were filming.
This?
Right. I had never seen that until I came to Taiwan. I don't even know what it's called. If somebody knows, let me know in the comments.
I've seen dragon fruit in the supermarket before, but I've never had one. In Israel, we also have dragon fruit, but they are white on the inside and not as sweet as these ones.
Let's start with the thing that neither of you know, and I don't even know. I just don't know what it's called. I don't even know what it's called in Chinese or English.
It looks like a melon. To me, it looks like a coconut.
This one's in the middle of giving birth.
Yeah.
Alright.
I made a big knife for this.
Yeah, I usually cut it with a hammer. You guys can try with knives.
I'm gonna cut it in half and not even see if that was the right way to do it. It's like a melon. Judging by the seeds, I would say definitely related to a melon. But I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, please let Asher know in the comments.
Survey says, is it a melon?
So,
no, it's not a melon. Nice try, John. Nice try. It's not a melon, it's a plum. Yeah, I really should use a spoon for this.
Where you eat your fruit, make sure you have all your tools, including a spoon. This message brought to you by the Spoon Manufacturers Association Conglomerate.
Sponsored by Spoons!
Making you fat since 1981.
So let me tell you, in Taiwan, now they peel them and eat it with a fork.
But I would
just eat it with a spoon, right?
No, I would cut it in slices. I would just do this. And eat it like a melon. Is Nati cutting it correctly? If not, please tell Asher in the comments.
Try not to be too hard on my family. It's the first time in Taiwan. I know the way he's doing it's really embarrassing.
So I would do it like this because you can share it.
That's nice of you, Nati.
That's pretty good. Tastes like a melon.
I'm a bit overzealous at this game.
That's why I guess you should peel it.
Come on, John. We have standards.
I do like this knife. Asher got it for 20 NT from the grocery store across the street. And
39 NT. I was going to introduce that knife.
I'm doing a terrible job.
You can use the other knife.
And from what I've seen here so far, this is how people would cut it. I think the main difference is they would do a better job than me.
Yeah, it's a little bit painful to watch.
And also, you're doing it the risky way towards yourself.
I can hear people unsubscribing as you cut it like that.
Do it like this?
Yes, you should definitely cut away from your body.
Alright, Jonathan, we live in a society. We're using knife and fork.
Come on, guys. We live in Taiwan. This is Taiwan here.
Okay, well,
use the proper utensils.
Stabbing is always a good alternative for the clumsy. I would be very curious to know what this is, so I hope someone will tell Asher. So the reason I like my way of cutting is that you can do it outside and still hold it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Nati, you're very clean. You wouldn't know that by looking at you.
What should we eat next?
What do you want to eat next?
Everything?
These, you guys didn't know what they were. So these are called dragon eyes.
How do you call it?
You get the one. Longyan. Literally dragon eyes. It's okay, I can't even juggle three of them.
Definitely looks like the eyeball.
Wait, how did you peel it so fast?
I had it in a biology class.
Oh, you're saying dissecting a pig's eye?
Yeah.
So in Taiwan, they dissect dragons.
But I noticed there's a very small pit to meat ratio.
Yeah, it's really big. Look at that. It's huge. I got a buddy who farms these, and he like roasts them and fries them. But to be honest, I don't like them fresh. I also don't like lychee.
It doesn't taste anything like lychee. I like the flavor.
All of the missing ones here from when we were setting up show that he likes them. Look how clogged up here. Were you breathing on my camera? I saw on the Taiwanese YouTube that just kung fu this off. Oh.
In the States.
I thought maybe he'd like cut it first and then like.
Yeah. In the States, we typically. Try that again. I'm holding it now. Can you eat this?
Yeah. Oh, so usually in Taiwan, what you do is you just toss this part, and this we make yourself. No, you eat it fresh. Just take a bite. Oh, it's really itchy. But here we have two. It's like
Earmuffs.
yeah. What?
That's the best way to cut the pineapple.
Who wants to go one off on me cutting a pineapple? Nati, you'll use the butcher's knife. I've never done this before, so.
Asher is cutting away from himself, which is the proper way to do this. So the big difference is I have less, but I can eat now. Asher will have more, but you can eat it later.
In the tropics, we're just not as rushed as you people in the temperate zone.
That's true, we have to prepare for winter and you don't.
I didn't do it very good.
By the time you finish, I'm not even be done.
Somewhere along the line, I lost my way. I was trying to come up with just the inside of the pineapple. It was so good in my head. It was like such a beautiful display. Something like 50% of the taste is just in the cutting.
I will say, although we have pineapples in the United States, they're not this good.
A grandmother in the market would have done this like 10 times as fast, and you would have none of those little things. Would you be these in there?
That is an Asian pear.
Here's just a pear. And actually, the other kind we call a Western pear.
That makes perfect sense. This is one of my favorite foods.
So I'm going to show you a way to eat it that's better than you have before.
Enlighten me.
That's not it. Well, first we just cut it. Who wants to go? Usually in Taiwan we cut it like this. Okay. Don't do it like that. That's the worst way to cut it. That was a joke. Don't. Everybody just leave.
That is really good and flavorful. Crispy.
Watch this. Not the right knife for that.
In the US, this kind of pear is quite expensive. I have a different way of eating the passion fruit.
Oh, you.
I cut it like this, and then I like to just eat it with a spoon. Delicious. We do have passion fruit in the United States. It's a different kind. It stays green even when it's ripe. It's very pale in the middle, and it does not taste this good. This passion fruit is the best. The flavor's amazing. You can tell by the bright orange color.
We're going to use a guava. We'll do the same thing as we do with the passion fruit, and it's just super good. I don't cut out the middle part. Some people do because the seeds are quite hard, so if you're like not expecting it, then you bite down with something really hard. But this inner part is sort of like the sweetest, most delicious part. Actually, it's still not very ripe. Let's see if this fixes that. I'll try your method.
I feel like you could make a cocktail in there. It would be very fancy. You could charge double.
So I know we're doing it tonight. Now try your guava.
I've never been a huge fan of guava, and this does not change my...
I don't think I gave you a good representative sample of guava. Guava, sorry guava. So you want to try the custard apple?
I feel like this one is too soft.
Yesterday we asked the guy which one is ready to eat right away, and he gave us that one.
So
Then we waited a day.
I have no idea how to cut it. I would just cut it in the middle.
Okay. Help me!
A slight vanilla flavor.
Might be like good as like a flavoring on something. Would you say it has a custardy texture?
Now that you mention it.
And you know, it kind of looks like an apple, I guess.
Yes, it is related to a native fruit in North Carolina called the pawpaw. It's a little bit better than this, I think, because it has fewer seeds. That's the only reason.
For the lazy, have you considered a banana?
I would keep eating it, but I'm not going to because we have to eat other fruit too.
So Jonathan gets this one gets a pass from Jonathan.
We ate so many fruits by now.
A bit too much.
Maybe we need something sour now.
A sour. These. Oh, I forget what they're called. What are these? I don't know. We make tea and stuff out of them. We don't usually just don't eat them. You like cut them in half, pour some hot water with some tea, and then you get like a nice tea.
I'm gonna peel it like a tiny clementine.
Oh, you're peeling it. This is amazing. Your hands are just too big. You need tinier hands.
It was very sour, but I like it.
I would not consider this to be sour. I eat lemons.
That tastes about as sour as a lemon to me.
Let's just figure out which one's more sour, all right? So everybody grab a lemon slice here.
This is a lime, not a lemon.
No, it's not even a lime. Okay, first of all, limes have thin skins. You can clearly see this is a thick skin.
Also, it has seeds. Usually lemon don't have seeds.
Yeah, it's some kind of citrus. It's not a lemon or a lime. We call them lemons here, but they're not lemons. They're also not limes. I don't know what they are.
Let's see which one is more sour. A small unknown citrus fruit or a large unknown citrus fruit. That tastes just like a lemon.
It's a lime. This guy. Can you believe this guy?
I think the lime is out.
But it tastes like the lemon.
Yeah.
Alright, so I really like them both. But I'll point out that what we're doing is not the normal way we make tea out of these or drinks. Like sugar and ice and an ice cold, hot day.
Like an orangeade. I can imagine it in a cocktail.
You mean like garnish it, like right here? There you go, like a little cocktail. I like them.
Alright. Dragon fruit, mango, grapefruit. Let's not do the grapefruit just yet.
Yeah, we've had a lot of citrus.
Star fruits, papaya, star fruit. I'm not sure it's ripe.
No, these are ripe. It's just that they've been bruised because we put like 20 mangoes on top of them.
They're not orange.
What would they be orange?
Star fruit we have in the United States. It also doesn't grow in the United States.
They're not in the United States
I don't know
anymore.
where it comes from, and it's
Oh, it grows in Florida.
mediocre.
We had stuff in Florida. Like trees in Florida. I picked one off a tree.
What is the tree?
It's kind of like tallish, and it has like this center part that's really skinny, and then it has these things that branch off. I don't know what you want to call them,
my eyeball.
but
Things that branch off.
and then there's like these green, kind of like I don't know how to describe that shape, but these green things growing on the other thin stems that branch off.
I can imagine nothing by your description.
You know, it has like the skinny part in the middle and all those green things on it.
It's a plant, grows on earth.
Is there a reason not to eat the center part though? Why am I cutting off this thing? Why does it taste good?
It looks like it. See, Asha likes to share stuff.
There's some flavor in the center.
It looks like aloe vera.
So the trick is to do it all in one swallow. Don't pause it. No, keep everything. We'll do like the fruit salad later.
No, put it on for later again.
Is that what you think that bin is?
Fruit soup? Fruit soup.
Let me wash my face. I feel like I'm just covered in sticky stuff.
It's called having fun, Asher.
Oh man, I haven't been this sticky since this spring break in Miami. Oh, here's the ripe guava. How did we get those two other ones? This is the ripe guava I was looking for.